Hey guys, it's Tony here at gamefreakblog again, just bringing you another video, and today I have some Sega arcade goodness for you. Well, not actually arcade, I'm just talking about arcade as in the genre of the game. This is Alien Storm on the Sega Megadrive. The arcade original was released in 1990 and the Megadrive port came a year after. It's been ported to pretty much most of the major consoles, Master System, Megadrive. It was released on the Nintendo Virtual Console. It was also featured in the Sega Classics Collection compilation discs that you can get on various consoles as well, such as the PSP and the like. And it's a great little game. I really enjoyed it. I can remember when my friend Bob, hello Bob if you're listening, originally bought the game and we sat and caned it. I mean, it's not a very long game. I think we finished it in the evening that Bob bought it, but it's just one of those games that you can just go on and just keep replaying and replaying. It's got some great character animations. Pretty much exactly the same as Golden Axe. It's a spiritual sequel to Golden Axe, if you like. It features your typical muscle-bound bloke, a woman, and instead of the dwarf, you've got a 7-foot-tall cybernetic robot who's got lots of extremely funny attacks, such as removing his leg and using it as a grenade launcher. And one of his special moves is he self-destructs, and then a replacement body comes running out from the side of the screen and pops the head back on that he left laying on the floor. So let's just jump straight in. To the game. It's just one player because it's only me. Who are we gonna pick? Let's be the robot, just because he's such a great laugh. I think they've got all sorts of stupid names in this, like Gordon and Janet for the woman or whatever. It's got great music and great sound effects and everything this game has. So essentially you have a 3-button controller system. One of the buttons is the general attack, which covers all of the moves. The second button is a evade move, as you can see there, rolling around. And the third button calls in a special attack, which varies from character to character. I believe the woman's got a tactical nuke that she just drops on the level and kills everybody. As I said, the robot has got a self-destruct move where he just blows up and a replacement body comes in and takes over the ass-kicking. And the guy in the red has got a move where he, I think he calls in like a spaceship, kind of like a smart bomb effect, if you like. This spaceship just comes on and just blows the living crap out of everything that's on the screen. So it's kind of like Golden Axe, as in relation to the enemies, it pulls off different attacks. So if you're close to, remembering Golden Axe, if you're kind of close to the enemies, that will do the thing, like such as what the robot just did there, where in Golden Axe you'll hit them over the head with your with the butt of your weapon, whereas in this they just do all sorts of stuff like that. They see him taking off his leg and shooting. In between various missions, you had bits like this where it went to a kind of first-person mode, which kind of reminds me of the levels, the bonus stages in Shinobi. And Shadow Dancer, where you're chucking the shurikens out, but this time there's all sorts of alien baddies dropping down. I'm getting pasted here. I'm talking too much. I'm not paying attention. So it's just a good way where you can top up on your energy and everything. There were a few changes between this and the arcade original. In the arcade original, you only fight one boss, but the boss changes forms. Whereas in this version, I believe there was there were distinctly separate bosses in the game. You've got little things there, such as, you know, you double tap forward and take that leg off. Double tap forward and hit your attack button, and you'll do all sorts. I don't think the roll really does anything apart from it lets you evade. I don't think it. Come on, take that leg off. There you go. There was also a bit in the game as well where, ooh, coming out of that house. There's another level where you're kind of just running at breakneck speed down a road, and you've got to shoot obstacles that are coming in your way. There's a alien ship above you that's dropping things in the road, and you've just got to kind of avoid them by jumping over them or just shooting them, while there's other aliens flying down the road as well. But it's a good game. It's one of those. I do like me a good side-scrolling beat 'em up, and this is one of the This is one of the best ones out there. It's if you like Golden Axe, This is essentially just a futuristic version of it, and it still retains the same playability. Somehow misses out on a little bit of the charm. I don't know what it is. I think Golden Axe is a bit more of a charming game than this. Oh, they're all pissing off, which can only mean one thing. It's the turn of the boss. Sod you. Now this is always better with 2 players because you can obviously take him from both sides. You can roam around the back. There we go. Let's just do it. So yeah, he usually always heads to one of you, and if there's 2 players, you know, someone can distract him from the back, and the other one can get a few, not necessarily cheap hits in, but there we go. Die. Give me energy. One of the zooming levels. Yeah, here we go. Can't half run this robot. It's just one of those games that really reminds me of playing on the Megadrive when I was younger, because the Megadrive just had those really great sound effects to it. I can't really describe it, but you'll know exactly what I mean. That the Megadrive, it was something to do with the sound chip that just had very distinct sound effects, very distinct explosions and metallic noises and things in particular that just really, I don't know, just makes me feel nice and comfortable inside. Nah, I hate these things. Now, this is the thing. If you can manage to get up close to the enemies, you can just pursue them, and you keep pulling out the you keep pulling out the special attacks. But when you're getting swarmed by the bad guys, it's really hard to do. Such as there. Look, you can. See that sound effect in particular, where he takes his leg off and it explodes. That's a textbook Megadrive sound effect. That one there, great stuff. So we're nearing another convenience store. This is going to take us to another first-person section. Do need some energy. Oh, this can get in. Oh, you sod. Didn't even pick me up. I was trying to change character then. I was going to turn into the bloke, just so you can see the difference in the attacks. Do a bit of shopping. Shopping for alien scumbags. Yeah, obviously you've got to try not to shoot the human hostages here. That'll be it's really zingy to control. Energy. I'm not even going to question what you're doing in a supermarket invaded by aliens. I remember some of this, especially when there's 2 players, does get really crowded in some of these supermarket scenes later on. There's a big kid back there. Hello. Mission 4. So anyway guys, that's my look at Alien Storm. It's available on a multitude of systems if you fancy like playing it, and I'd really recommend it if you're into the side-scrolling genre, if you like a good old 2-player game. You know, you can pick it up on the Megadrive if you've got a Wii, it's on the Virtual Console. Pick it up on any of the Sega Classics Collection packs as well. They're available on the PSP, on the Xbox 360, PS3. So I think pretty much whatever console that you've got, you can get the game. Or even if you're playing it on MAME, you can probably get the arcade version and the Mega Drive version. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. Tony from gamefreakblog with another video. I appreciate you viewing me as always, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care then, guys. Bye bye.